from Ashley Buhai today. This was at the first. Remember, she began 3 shots behind Danny Holmquist.
That's a good place to start. Nothing to lose.
Began the day 3 shots back. In this second hole, you take apart all 3 days and be perfectly happy, but not Ash.
This has been the hardest hole of the entire week. Nothing like a kick-in birdie on the second.
You're going to see it again. After a par at the par 5 third, this was Buhai's second at the fourth.
Her ball striking has been wonderful this week. Yesterday hit 16 greens. It's tied for the most of anybody in the field.
In 4 holes. So we know the ball striking has been sublime. How about the putter from off the back at 5?
Only needs 5 putts.
Danny could have a life-changing afternoon here at the ShopRite LPGA Classic. At
the 6th, what a view Kay Cockrell has of this Ash Buhai start.
Yeah, and that was an attempt for 3 birdies in a row. We'll have to be satisfied with a par.
So Buhai will stay 1 up. Morgan, how about that? And Karen Stupples. That's how the leaderboard looks at the moment. South Africa's Ashley Buhai off and running. Great start. And here's the overnight leader, Tom Danny Holmquist.
Going for the little pitch and run here.
Has a little backstop she can use. Might get a little bit closer.
How good was that? Back at the 6th, Hyo-Joo Kim for birdie.
Just awkward from this point. It's got to go up the slope and then back downhill towards the hole.
I knew it right away that she didn't give it enough pace.
Some for birdie and some to save some pars.
That looked like a good stroke.
I think the feeling is that the wind was going to kind of push that away to the right, so that's why you had that miss.
Stands pretty wide open. A little soft shot to try and increase the spin.
And that's going to be at least 3 almost within the leather. Ayaka Udaway at the 10th. Okay, it was halfway down and came out. That would get her to 10 under. Final pair at the 8th, and Karen Stupples is watching Hyo-Joo Kim.
Her ball just narrowly missed a divot. This is from 72 yards and downwind and getting it to dance nicely.
Good shot considering.
3 straight top 4 finishes. Third here.
That's just, I mean, to have that consistency over so many different weeks.
2 back, Hyo-Joo Kim at the 9th.
And this one is chipping back into that wind.
This is one of the easiest holes out on the course today, Kay, playing quite a bit under par. See if she can dial it in again. Oh, she gets it to the top shelf.
Yeah, she played a really nice, low, screaming 3-wood to get it to this point.
Okay, well, Danny will have that for her 3rd.
Ball slightly above her feet.
Left. Left.
At the 10th, how about the lie for Hyo-Joo, Karen?
Well, it's not bad. There's a lot of grass on the right side of the ball, but not much on the left.
This is where Ashley Buhai finished. This is her 2nd.
Very dodgy lie in between clumps of grass.
Played it so well, Kay.
Touch of class right there.
We talked about what's on the line for players like Brianna Doe after a 64 yesterday, her 2nd K.
That was with a sand wedge and a dandy. Bogeyed the last hole, hoping to bounce back immediately. Needs to get down going to get that massive amount of check, and you can predict it more easily with bounce.
She didn't carry it far enough, though, there.
And this was an awkward little pitch shot. I mean, she didn't have much green to use, but really well done.
You could hear the thickness of that grass as her wedge. For her ball flight here, Kay, she's got to start this left of the left edge of the green to keep it on top of the slope.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, right. Stay there.
Yeah.
A moment ago at the 14th, Ataya Titakun, who has not really made a move today like we wondered if she would. She struggled a bit on Sunday last week as well. This is not much of a struggle. In fact, this is in. Ataya Titakun, an eagle too.
And this is going to drift to the right as well.
Doesn't like it. I'm just going to leave her a bit more work, having to deal with that ridge in the middle of the green.
Last time at the back here for her. Back into the wind.
Just died a bit on that fringe.
Low round 64 yesterday, looking for a career best finish. Yan Lu of China, second at 16. Oh, and Fudaway's ball hasn't come back down. Don't think it will.
Looking to land this, probably just a pace or two on. That was solidly struck.
That was nicely done. Took a pretty firm bounce.
Hyoju Kim, second shot.
Oh, and she has a 7-iron out here. The wind is off the right and helping. The flag location tucked on that right side. Difficult to get this one close. Holmquist already played her shot. Sorry, Morgan, and she is on the green on the left. She's got to make sure that she gets clean contact. She's playing it back in her stance a little bit to do that. You see how sticky that was, the way the club kind of got stuck in the grass, but she's judged that fairly well.
It was slower than I thought it would be. I thought it would release a little bit more.
Has the putter out. I mean, you could conceivably chip this one quite comfortably, but obviously fairly confident that this is the club.
Bobbled.
Bobbled
Yeah, it was
a lot.
Oh yeah, it's set.
Having just finished a third place on the LPGA Tour, I wonder if this is just maybe a little bit of jet lag appearing here, or a little tiredness.
Trying to stay mentally focused when...
Ready for an eagle at the 14th here.
With the wind switch, this hole is much more challenging to get to the green in two, but Ataya's got so much length. What a shot.
Okay.
Not a really straightforward little pitch shot. It has the upslope short of the green to deal with and needs to land it on top, and it will be working away from her and to her left. Oh. What a gorgeous touch.
From a tight lie with all the pressure, knowing where she is in this tournament here.
Ashley Buhar with a closing birdie after opening with 4 in her first 5 holes. Did she do it? Close to forcing a playoff.
And if you don't make it, going to leave it so close that there's nothing to worry about.
It's a $20,000 putt right here. And she got it.